Okay, good evening everybody. Quick sound check. If you just type a Y in, just make sure that everybody can hear us there. Sorry for the delay here. Okay, welcome everybody to the webinar. This is going to be a slightly different webinar. We are still presenting my advertising page, so you're in the right place. I have disabled the text chat now because I want you all to pay attention. Normally I would be using this from a PowerPoint in the presentation. However, I'm live on the internet. You can actually see my desktop, so you should be able to see a split screen. Okay, and the reason why I want you to see that is just so basically I can actually, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing on my desktop, so no worries there. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going through a presentation for a company and business opportunity called My Advertising Pays, and then I'll be going through some fast start training. So with that, let's get started, and I will open the webinar text chat later at the end of the webinar for any kind of questions that anybody has. So first and foremost, the legals, earnings and income disclaimer. Any earnings or income examples or statements in this presentation are only estimates of what we think you could earn. See the full income disclosure at myadvertisingpays.com. Having said that, now I do have to give a warning out to everybody. Okay, making money with My Advertising Pays is highly addictive, okay, and this is especially for all the guests or the people who have actually not got any what we call credit packs, okay, because the reality is every time you log in you have made more money. Okay, this is how this business works. It's incredible, and it's absolutely highly addictive, guys, so be ready for that if you do decide to get involved with us. What I would say is switch off your mobile phones, okay? Turn off the TVs, the radios, clear the kids out of the room. Open your mind. The mind's like a parachute. It only works correctly when it's open. And again, you can take notes, record the presentation. All the questions will be answered at the end of the webinar. Okay, so just a quick introduction for those that don't know me. That is me there with my Porsche 911 Carrera. I paid cash for that. £92,000 or $144,000. I made that money in 1 month on the internet. Okay, I don't have any employees. I work entirely from home. Most people think I've retired. In reality, I have. I don't have a day job. I don't answer for anybody. I have the dream lifestyle that most people would like. And I'm very passionate about sharing that with others about how you can go from wherever you are. You may already have all the money, however, do you have the time? Okay, because I've always done pretty well. I had my first business literally when I was 18, and I was doing very well. I was actually brushing the streets for a living, incredibly. I did pretty well at it, though. I had my first Porsche at 23. That was a Porsche Carrera 911 also. It wasn't new. I did pay cash for it. I thought I was successful. The reality is, come Monday morning, I was back in the rat race because I was trading my time for money. And then literally, it was literally, somebody came out on the streets to me, a guy in a suit, literally a long time ago now, and he handed me a tape, and it said, "An opportunity for you." And it was a company called Amway. I didn't get involved with that company. However, it did open my mind to the possibilities that if you're trading your time, then basically, ultimately, for money, then when you stop work or can't work, then your income stops. Well, the great thing about the internet and what I'm going to share with you tonight, your income never stops. It just keeps growing, especially with this company. It's absolutely mind-blowing. But anyway, I've been now making money online now for over 17 years. I was online in 1995. I was making money full-time by 1997. Now, for those that were on the internet then, if you sent a commercial email out in 97, the early days of the internet, then it was considered spam. It was hard to make money on the internet. Seriously, it was hard. Now it is so easy. Okay, there is a few things that you need. You do need to find somebody who knows what they're doing, and you need to follow and take advice and be open to that. If you do that, then and you take action, you're consistent with that, then there's no reason why you can't have the lifestyle, make the income that you really want, whatever that kind of income is. If you want to make a few thousand dollars a month or pounds a month, you can do that. If you want to do that daily, you can do that, and even more. If you want to make millions of dollars, you can also do that. But anyway, this is so just a little story about how I got started with my advertising page. That's again a picture of me there with a Porsche, and some of the checks that that I've picked up with another affiliate company, very successful company. I was first introduced to my advertising page in December 2013. So literally, I was actually gearing up to go to Miami, with Empower Network here, another affiliate program, and I was gearing up for the year 2014. Set my goals. I was ready to hit it hard and get promoting and build my income with this company to another level. However, when Mark Grobel shared this with me, okay, on Facebook, he said, "Simon, take a look at this. This is a way that you can get traffic to your website and get paid for it and promote your business." So that immediately got my attention. Okay, so the product here is phenomenal because, of course, I want more traffic. If you've got a website, you're a business owner, okay, there isn't too many that say I don't want any more traffic. So anyway, it was a bit of a no-brainer. I immediately got started, checked it all out, and then the light bulb switched on. I saw it working for myself. I was making money from this, by advertising and building my business, okay, my other businesses. I've got multiple income streams. Anyway, I was, I actually thought at that moment in time I'd be very happy if I could make an extra $100 a day by getting paid for getting traffic to my website, build my lists, and build my, my other affiliate programs, including Empower. I'll be over the moon with that. Well, anyway, come mid-January, I made a decision, just literally a week before I was going to fly out to Miami and pick another check up on stage for $246,000. And I actually decided not to go. And I decided not to go because I was already making more money with my advertising pays. Okay, so I wanted to think about that. That is a very powerful statement, guys. Okay, so again, I didn't go there. A lot of glory and glamour with that opportunity and company, and picking all the checks on the stage and things. It's great branding. However, I was already making more money here, and I realised that this actually is phenomenal. It's something that I have to lead with because it's something where a brand new person can get involved and make money from day one. Okay, and with any other company opportunity that I was promoting, I could not do that because the reality is if you didn't recruit, you didn't sponsor, you didn't make a sale, then you never made any money. Okay, so my advertising page, you make money from day one. So I was going to be very happy. I was making $100 a day with that opportunity, and I surpassed that very, very quickly. And then, obviously, as entrepreneurs do, what happens if I could make $1,000 a day? Well, I surpassed that. What about $2,000 a day? I passed that. What about $5,000 a day? I passed that. What about, is it possible to make $10,000 a day? I absolutely did that, guys. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through this presentation and show you how it all works. So what is My Advertising Pays? It's an online advertising company based in the US. They launched December 2013. When I actually wrote these slides, there was 2,500 members. Then I think the last update was 14,500 members. There's over 19,000 members now. And it's growing at a huge rate. Mike Deese is the CEO of My Advertising Pays. He's been a business owner literally all his life, very successful business owner. He's also been involved in lots of different online opportunities, and he was actually fed up with all these other companies and opportunities letting him down. So that's where he made a decision to create his own company. He created the My Advertising Pays over a year ago, and they launched December 2013. Okay, and the great thing about the My Advertising Pays is they have a great vision statement, and that is they pay the user first. Okay, so you can have a look at the blog, the main website, to learn all about how that works. It's absolutely, they've got a great priorities. They pay us first, and that's what I absolutely love about this opportunity. So let's look at the marketplace. The marketplace is worth billions, okay? It's actually worth $365 billion per year. That's online advertising. I want you to think about this very carefully. In fact, this is a slide that you really should pay attention to, because a lot of people out there say, well, Simon, okay, it sounds too good to be true. You can click on a few ads and you can make money. That just sounds like, it sounds pie in the sky. It doesn't sound real. Well, let me share this with you. You already do it. Yes, you already do this. Every time that you click on websites like Google, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Yahoo, okay, every time you click on their websites, who makes money? They do. Now, I want you to think about this. Who promoted these companies? You and I did. This is a fact. These companies are all household names. They make billions of dollars, and they became popular because you and I promoted them. And yet, who gets rich? Think about this carefully. The company owners and the executives, the shareholders, especially the big shareholders. So the owners primarily are making billions, and they're getting richer year in, year out. So wouldn't it be great if a company came along and said, hey, will you just spend 5 minutes clicking on 10 of our advertisers, and we're going to give you a profit share for doing that? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, that company is My Advertising Pays, guys. And then they also put together an opportunity where, hey, if you're getting actually a profit share here, and you're getting a result, and you're making money, you know, wouldn't it be cool if, you know what, if you told a few people about that, okay, they'll reward you with a commission, not just once, but for life. Okay, wouldn't that be cool also? Well, there is. My Advertising Pays, guys. It's absolutely life-changing. In my 17-year online career, I've never seen anything this absolutely life-changing. It's incredible. As an advertiser, you're getting highly targeted traffic, and you're getting paid to get that traffic. It's absolutely staggering. The money you can make here is an absolute, it's huge. We're looking at $1 billion per day industry, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So if you look at the growth, this is a chart here from 1999 to 2010, and you can see that that's called an upward trend. And if you want to make money online, you want to go into business, then you definitely want to get involved in a trend that's going upwards. So you can check out the Alexa rankings. Alexa.com is a website that measures traffic. Okay, you can go there, you can check that out yourself. The reality is it's just wow, 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 boom. Wow, wow, wow. It's just getting bigger and bigger. The last time I checked, it was in the top 10,000 websites in the world, well into the top 1,000 websites in the UK, where I live. And I can assure you, this company will be in the top 100 websites in the world all over. Seriously, it will be. And why is that? Because of this. Because, okay, because when you understand how it works, the members have to click on 10 ads per day. I can assure you, they log in a lot, okay? They log in a huge amount, okay? Why do they? Because every time they log in, okay, they get a kick. It's like they get a hit because they'll have made more money. Seriously, guys, okay, I am giggling to myself because it is. I mean, making money is like a drug. I mean, it really is. And every time you log on, you're getting another hit because you've just made more money. I mean, I'm even getting withdrawal symptoms, and I've only been doing this presentation for 5 or 10 minutes. I can't wait to log into my site and check how much money I've made. Well, here's what I will do. After this presentation, I will log into my site, and I will see how much we made. In fact, no, I'll tell you what, let's log in now. Let's do something a little bit different. I'm going to log in now, and what I'll do, I'll log in and see if we made any money by the time the end of the webinar ends. So let's have a quick look at this. See how this, so you can see how this is working. So I'm going to log into my site now, My Advertising Pays live, and I want you to take a note how much I've earned. Okay, so just logging in here. Okay, now one of the websites you can see here, this is what we call the pop under. So this is one of the form of advertising they do offer, which is pretty cool. Okay, I am going to have to go off the screen chat here, guys, just for 1 second, just while I log in. So just bear with me, because I don't want you seeing my passwords. So So bear with me 1 second. Okay, just going to log in here. Okay, logged in here. Okay, so, whoa, it's been an exciting day, guys. Okie dokie. Alright, so we should be all back on the screen share now. So I've just logged into my account here, and you can see here I've purchased 2 credit packs because my I've been in this company now nearly 4 months. 4 months on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, 4 months on Wednesday. But anyway, you can see I purchased 2 credit packs here. As my credit packs expire, I keep repurchasing, so I like to keep it topped up at 1,200. But you can see here my account balance. I've got 4,511. So I'm gonna make a note of that now. Now I do know at 6 o'clock that was at $3,191. Okay, so because I record it in my diary. Now you can't see my physical diary because it's on my desk here. But anyway, 4,511.15. Okay, what we'll do before the presentation's over, we'll come here and we'll log on there. But I know at 6 o'clock that was at $3,191. Okay, I also know at 8:20 a.m. this morning. Okay, that was at 2,804. So 2,804, 3,804, it's nearly $2,000. Okay, I also going to show you here. Okay, we're only halfway through the day. Okay, because we've got 11 hours 45 left, 57 seconds. See the countdown there. Okay, but very quickly, this is a good presentation. I'm going to show you how this works. We need to click on 10 ads a day. We need to buy credit packs. Each credit pack's $49.99. This is the traffic exchange here. Okay, so we click on this view traffic exchange here. And what happens is you'll see a series of 9 ads. Now, you have to click on 10 of these a day once you've got credit packs, and from doing so, these advertisers are going to be very happy. Okay? Why are these advertisers going to be very happy? Because they are getting real people, eyeballs on their website. And I'm an advertiser, I've spent millions of dollars on the internet, and I can assure you, I am the most excited, happy person going. I mean, I'm not the only one, everybody is, by the way, because you're just getting traffic. So anyway, we have a look here. Okay, get paid to play games, tired of losing money. Everybody joins make money. There has never been so simple. Okay, read below. Okay, you'll see some different foreign languages like German and things, and so forth. But anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. So we'll click on this ad here. We type in the captcha code, shows you it's a real person, and then we click on view the ad. Now you'll see here, I've already served my 10 ads because I do it in the morning. You'll see there's a countdown timer. Now,
ever dreamed?
Okay, so I'm going to pause that. We have to look at this website for 30 seconds. Okay, the ads display either 10 seconds or 30 seconds, just so you're aware of that. We need to view 10 of these ads per day. It takes 5 minutes, seriously. And from that moment forward, you get a profit share. There's no recruiting, no sponsoring required, no selling to make money here. So you can see the timer going down. If you like to look at this site and you want to have a look at it in detail, then you can click on open the site in a new window, which, obviously if you find something interesting, that's what you'll do. If it's not really of interest to you, then you move on to the next ad. So we click on more ads here. And in reality, that's it, guys. You see I've viewed 11 ads here. You only need to do 10. It doesn't matter how many credit packs you have. Okay, so some people. I mean, yesterday I looked at about 19 ads because I was just looking at some of the other. I was more interested in what was being advertised. So again, fantastic, very simple, very straightforward, easy way that everybody can make money here. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that's really that. So we had a look at the balance there now. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to go back into the presentation. I'm going to see whether we made more money, okay? Well, in fact, I've just refreshed my browser there, and you know what? What we just made there? We just made another $3. Did you see that go up? Okay, so we're on 514 now. But anyway, so take a note of that, guys. Okay, take a note of that, and then we'll come into the webinar a little bit. Another 20 minutes or so will be wrapped up and see where we made any more money. Okay, that's cool enough. So I'll just close that down there. Okay. So, wow, guys, did you see that? $3 in just like a couple of minutes. I mean, it's that good there, guys. It's seriously. I'm serious. You won't sleep when you see this working. It will change your life, and it's just getting started. That's the great thing about it. It's absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so again, the Alexa rankings, you know how to check that out. They're just going through the roof. And the global rank, when I did them slides, these slides were 30,000. It's well into the 10,000 now. In the UK, it was 1470. Again, well into the top 1,000 sites. It'll be in the top 100, guys. No problem at all. Okay, so let's look at the advertising that this opportunity offer. Okay, they offer 3 types of advertising, and you've just seen all 3 on that website. Okay, so the first one was the banner ads, which is simply an image on a website. It's got some text on it. Sometimes they flash, you know, to get your attention. I don't know about you, but the flashing banners, you know, annoy me. Okay, but either way, that's what a banner ad is. They offer that. They also offer pop unders, which was when we logged on there, you saw that pop under there. It's simply a website that you go to. You click on the exit. And a pop under is there. So that's the pop under. And then the traffic exchange, which I just showed you, is just simply a series of 9 ads. You click on one of the ads. Yeah, that's part of your daily routine to make money here, which is pretty sensational, because I can assure you anybody can do that. Okay, so people do ask me, and you know, do the ads work? And I can assure you guys, the advertising here is the most this is the best money I've ever spent on advertising, and I've spent millions, guys. I've wasted. I mean, I couldn't even tell you how much money I've wasted on advertising that's not worked. I mean, I've lost count. And I'm not the only one. I mean, the members who are using and assigning the ads are getting results. Now, it's all going to depend on what you're promoting, what you're advertising, and you know, that's the same with anything, though. Okay, so I want you to think about that. However, we do have Facebook groups, and we have people who have never ever made money in any other opportunity, and the making money here, obviously, with maps, and they're making money by selling, you know, ClickBank products, the different opportunities. They're building their lists. I mean, it's sensational, guys. I mean, I had one of my guys who basically, he's got a lot of packs now, over 500, and this guy made over $15,000 in one day by the maps traffic alone, promoting his other online business. Okay, that's how good this traffic is. So there's a lot of examples out there. Jump in the Facebook groups and you'll see this is for real. It's a high quality, highly targeted traffic source. Okay, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger, and there's going to be more value, and each day the membership grows. Okay, and it's only a matter of time before this site is getting thousands of new members every single day. Okay, and I do like to compare another website out there that a lot of people, well, you might have not heard of, company called ClickSense. This company do pay-per-click kind of ads. You know, you click on the ad, you get money. I mean, it's like 0.005 cents per click. But anyway, they got 3.6 million members, paid out $7 million. It really is nickel and dimes what they pay out. And I want you to compare that to the 19,000 members of My Advertising Pays, and the company's already doing over $40 million in sales, and over 95% of that income is paid back to the network. Absolutely. But anyway, there's some results that I just snapped off some of the Facebook posts, and these members have never made money before. So again, $340 here, $685 here, $25.18 here, $344. I mean, it's just like, you know, there's a lot of social proof out there, and the Facebook groups are the way you want to check that out. Here's another one. Just bought 2 packs and had a $349 sale from one of the items I promoted, all within 72 hours. Amazing. So hope to have 50 packs by the end of the month. And again, I'm always doing snippets like that. That's Richard, one of my members. Again, he put an ad on there. He got 2 big mortgage inquiries from a map advert, which he's getting paid to put on there. And again, worth around £7,500. Okay, so personally, I've had click-through rates of high as 33.3%. You can see the site testimonials. It builds your sales, it builds your list. You can brand it, you can put eBay auctions. If you've got nothing to sell, no problems. You can put charities, churches. You can assign your traffic to Facebook group pages. You can actually go to clickbank.com. You become an affiliate there, which is free anyway, and promote somebody else's products and make commissions that way. That's what quite a few members tend to do. So these ads work. It's high quality traffic. I mean, the traffic here is just brilliant, guys. I mean, it really is. Without the earnings opportunity, seriously, I would buy traffic here every single day of the week. Why would I do that? Because it's very, very targeted. Very, very targeted ads. People, real people, do look at your ads, and they'll look in between 10 and 30 seconds. And that's just on the traffic exchange. Never mind the banner ads, which work great also. And the pop-unders, which is the guaranteed traffic. I mean, you can buy this traffic incredibly low. It's a fantastic product here, guys. Okay, but hey, you might not be here for the product. You're here because you want to make money, and that's fine, guys, okay? Because seriously, if you don't want to make money, then you probably better leave the webinar, because, again, we talk a lot about money in this opportunity. And why do we do that? Because because it's addictive, okay? Because we want to make more money, don't we? So anyway, I do these presentations in hotels, Manchester, which is pretty local to where I live, and Birmingham the other week. We also do presentations in London, presentations and training. The next London presentation and training is going to be on the 3rd of May. So check out the Facebook groups to get to that event. It's going to be phenomenal, and very excited, to be presenting and training at these events. Absolutely great. Okay, so let me ask you a question, especially to all the guests out there. How would you like to get paid up to 72 times daily? Okay, think about that. 72 times daily, or 504 times weekly, or 2,160 times monthly. Okay, I want you to think about that, because with this company, you actually do. Because here's how it works. Every 20 minutes, the global sales are calculated, and they're paid out to each member who has got at least one credit pack, and they click their 10 ads in that 24-hour period. Okay, and the more credit packs that you have, the more profit shares that you have. So if you've got 1,200, then you're going to get 1,200 shares. If you've got 100, you're going to get 100 profit shares. If you've got one, you're going to get one profit share. Each credit pack is $49.99, or approximately £30. Okay, and that's it. I mean, it's very basic, very simple, very easy to understand, and that is why it's going through the roof, because everybody gets it, guys. So there is a lot of testimonials on the website. So again, check out the website, myadvertisingpage.com. You can click on the testimonials there, and also the Facebook groups. But here's some that I just posted on there. There's Robert there, past the 5,000. I think Robert's on about 25,000. I know Robert had the $15,000 day with one of his other products, with just the traffic from the site. So think about that. Vitalia also, absolutely newbie on the internet, and again, making money every day. These people, 100%. Richard there, again, every single day, making money 7 days a week. Okay, 7 days a week. This is phenomenal, guys. So again, how do you make money? It's simple. Okay, first you obviously sign up. It's free to join my advertising page. Okay, you then purchase credit packs. Okay, my tip: buy as many credit packs as you can, guys. Seriously, you'll just wish you bought more. Okay, because more credit packs equals more profit shares. It's that simple. Up to the 1,200 maximum. I have bought the maximum 1,200, which is $60,000, and I'm still buying them now, because as my first credit packs expire, I'm repurchasing. So yesterday I bought another 5, the day before I bought 5. And why am I doing that? Because I'm maintaining the maximum amount of profit shares which this company allow, which is 1,200. And if you do that, I can assure you, you'll never have to worry about or work for money ever again. Okay, so that's it, guys. I mean, from there on, once you got your credit packs, you click on your 10 ads. I showed you an example how to do that. It takes no more than 5 minutes of your day, 5 minutes at the maximum. Seriously, that's all it takes. 10 seconds each or 30 seconds each, the ads to display for. And from that 24-hour period, you get in the profit shares. Now, they do have also a vacation period. So let's face it, if you're going to be away from the internet now, if you're going to be in the desert where there probably might not be internet connection, okay, or in the middle of the sea, or in space somewhere, then you can actually buy vacation time. Okay, so it's $5 for a 24-hour period. So if you're going to be flying internationally time zones, or you're going to be on holiday, you don't want to even think about the business or anything, then you just buy yourself some vacation time. Just $5 for 24 hours. Okay, so affordable, and that's a great option to have in there. So very simple. Getting paid is easy here. Sign up, view ads, get paid. How simple can you get? So some facts. Okay, it's free to join. Okay, absolutely, it is free to join here. So again, put your credit card, debit card away. In fact, you can't even buy credit packs with credit or debit cards at this moment in time. We're hoping today or tomorrow that will come on, which will make it a lot easier. Anyway, no sponsoring required to make money, no recruiting, no selling, and unlimited earnings potential. Okay, so just some more facts. Okay, we've got the Kevin Thompson. He's renowned as one of the top attorneys in the Direct Sales Association in the US, and he's also the attorney of many other direct selling companies. Empower Network is the attorney of there, and he's also the attorney of My Advertising Pays. And this is good for you to know that the company is legal, it's ethical, and it's compliant. Got great high-end demand products, which I've just shown you a little bit earlier. So here, it's impossible not to make money. This is the future, in my personal opinion. Okay, so 100% of the people make money daily, so long as you've purchased at least one credit pack, which is $49.99 or £30 approximately, and clicked on 10 ads. And from that moment forward, you get paid up to 72 times daily. No selling, no recruiting, no sponsoring. Okay, so that's that part of the side of the business. Okay, and that's great if you want to do that. Now, they do have this, guys. They have what we call the referral program. Okay, the referral program is absolutely life-changing. Okay, and this is something that I strongly recommend that you do. Let's face it, if you're clicking on ads and making money, it's going to be hard to keep it a secret, guys. It just is. Why is it? Well, because think about it, you're going to be so excited, you're making money every day. How difficult? You just record your process, share it with your friends, your family, your contacts, okay, or just get out there and market the business, and literally people will, people will be like, yeah, I mean, how does that work? And it's just simple, okay? You just record your progress, you make money, it's that simple. Jump into Facebook groups and we'll show you how that works. Okay, so literally, here's how it works. Okay, so literally, you refer others who purchase credit packs, you will get 10%. Okay, so you don't just get this income once. This is a very, very powerful income. In fact, anybody who's promoted any kind of income opportunity online before, generally if you refer somebody to get who purchases a product, you will earn a commission once a month. Well, here, you don't get it once a month, guys. You actually get it every single day. In fact, you get it multiple times per day. Okay, I can't stress the kind of money that you can make here, because it's absolutely life-changing. I mean, I've never made so many sales continually every single day, 7 days a week. I'm actually making over 100 sales every single day, and this is rising. It's rising every day. Over 100, 7 days a week. Automated, just money piling in, and this is just off the referral side. That's in addition to the profit share. I mean, hopefully, you're getting the message here. This is what we call a cash cow, gold mine. Okay, seriously, you'll never find anything this easy, this powerful, that'll make you as much money as this company called My Advertising Pays, guys. Seriously, you just won't. You want to drop everything and you want to go 110% into this, because seriously, you'll make so much money, you'll need a financial advisor. And I'm serious with that. You will, because literally, you cannot stop the money coming in. I mean, we'll show you. I'm going to log into my website again before the webinar's end. Hopefully you took a note of what was there. I can assure you, I can't stop the money. Okay, it's impossible to stop the money coming in. Think about that. You go to bed at night, you wake up in the morning, and guess what? You've just got more money. That is absolutely life-changing. Now, hopefully you can see there's going to be millions of members in this company. Okay, seriously, this company will be $1 billion company, and it'll be $1 billion company quicker than you think. Why is that? Because you just can't stop people making money. Yeah, you just can't. Okay, you can withdraw your money daily, guys, Monday through Friday. So literally, when you get the cash, okay, it's in your your balance. Whatever you've earned on the profit share, whatever you've earned on the referral side of the business, you want to withdraw that money Monday through Friday. You can withdraw it. It's in your bank account. Now, what most people do is they build their accounts up, and you can build it up. You can purchase other credit packs. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. But just before I do that, okay, just some of the success tools that the company offer you. They give you different websites. They give you a success library. They track absolutely everything from every ad that you put out there, any advertising that you buy. Everything is tracked in the back office. Okay, so you can literally see exactly what's happening in your business. Okay, the high converting capture pages that they offer. A capture page is simply you send a prospect to your capture page, they fill the details in, and guess what? You've got yourself a lead. The company then will email that lead until they buy the product, and when they buy, you earn commission, and you don't get that commission once. Okay, remember, if somebody buys, let's say, 20 credit packs, which is $1,000, around about £600, you will earn 10% of that, which is $100. Now, with that $100, you can withdraw it to your bank account, or you can actually buy 2 new credit packs with that. And if you do that, and you started with 20 credit packs yourself, all of a sudden, instead of getting 20 profit shares, you're getting 22 profit shares. Think about that. Okay, now, 3 days' time, potentially, you've got enough money there to buy yourself another credit pack. You do that, and guess what? You got 23 profit shares, and that's how fast this builds like lightning. I'm going to show you how my account built from starting with just 20 credit packs I started with. However, if I was starting now, I'd start with at least 300 to 500, because it's simple. The more credit packs they have, the more money you make. But anyway, they also have a friend invite feature. They have live webinars. Company's not done a webinar for a few weeks because they've been flat out. This company are well busy now. However, they do have them from time to time, and they will have them again. Mike Deese, the CEO, did say he will come over to the UK, and I absolutely know he will. At the moment, though, he's flat out busy, making sure the company's running right. They've put in payment processes. They're changing over processes as we speak right now to a better system that accepts credit cards, which is something that we haven't had, and yet we're breaking records every day even without that. So when that comes on board, which will be either today or tomorrow, then the sales will triple. Okay, they'll triple overnight, in my opinion. Personal development library. This is something that's very, very important. Certainly to me, it made a big difference in my lifestyle and how I was as a person and how I've changed over the years. This is what we call the success library, and this is, again, it's in the members area. And again, I always like to quote that there's, a lot of people are surrounded by negativity every day, and it's a real problem. If you're around negativity at home and at work, you turn the news on, again, it's negative. You put the radio on, it's negative. You go in that rat race and everybody's rushing around, and it's like there's queues of traffic, and, again, it's negative. And then everybody gets to work, and again, it's all negative, okay? And it's not really, what happens is it creates more negativity in your life. And you need to get away from that, because there's only 2 types of thoughts you can have. You can have a positive thought and a negative thought. So you may be having a thought. Now, hopefully, it's a positive thought, okay? Because you're seeing this webinar, you're thinking, oh my God, I can't wait to get started. I'm signing up. You're already a member, then you're only positive you are. And the reality is you want to be having more positive thoughts than negative thoughts, because if you're having more negative thoughts, you're going to get more negative results, okay? Because there's 2 types of energy in the world, a positive energy and a negative energy. And again, if you've got that negative energy, you're just going to get more of that. Okay, remember, everything in the world, everything is energy, okay, everything. So again, I want to study these products in the back office, go through them. The secret will tell you about how energy works. We think the table is solid, okay, an opportunity knocking, but if you break that table down, it actually is, it's not solid, it's actually energy, it's actually atoms, it's actually moving. So again, everything is energy out there, guys. But anyway, study the products in the back office. You've got Think and Grow Rich. Highly recommend you read that. The 4-Hour Work Week, Jim Rohn products, Les Brown products, and Tony Robbins products. Check that out. It will change your life. Okay, so again, the refer a friend feature, you enter the email and the name of your friend, your contact. The company will send an email out to them with your link in there. When they sign up and purchase products, you're making money. It really is that simple. So they do have membership levels here. I'm only really going to talk about this prime time membership level, and the reason being is because you should be making as much money as you possibly can, because when you make money, when you make as much money as you can help more people. So make as much money as you can, and the reason why you want to be a prime time is because you'll make more money. You can purchase up to 1,200 credit packs, you can see that. You earn up to 10% referral commissions, and you get that daily, multiple times daily for life. So the other levels are not even worth considering in my opinion, but I value everybody's opinion. If you want to become a free member and stay a free member, that's your choice. You can look at their chart. In the members area, this chart is also, okay? So again, unlimited earnings potential, 1,200 credit packs is the maximum that you can have. Each ad pack will earn you up to $1 per day. Each credit pack is $49.99. That's around about £30 for the UK guys out there. A credit pack, here's what, what happens with the credit pack. Each credit pack will pay out $60. So we're going to, round it up to $50 for a credit pack, and it'll pay out $60. Okay, now that is what we call a $10 profit. Now, if you work the equations out on that, that is actually a 20% profit, because some people have said to me, hey Simon, if I buy a credit pack for $50 and then it earns me $60, I only made $10. And I've got to click on 10 ads every day. That's rubbish. It's not rubbish, guys. It's incredible. And I mean, it's mind-blowing returns. I mean, it's mind-blowing. And I'm going to show you how you can turn that 20% into 200%, okay, with the repurchase feature. But seriously, that is mind-blowing. If you tell that to a banker that you can get that kind of profit, or an accountant, I'm telling you now, it's huge. Okay, it's absolutely massive. And compare that with the Bank and Building Society. You get 0.5% interest in a Bank and Building Society per year. Okay, per year. Now here, okay, again, credit pack $50, it pays out $60. That's a 20% profit. And again, the credit packs don't last forever. Okay, just so you're aware of that. They will expire anything between 60 and 90 days, okay? Now, it will vary, and we haven't got a like crystal looking glass. We can't see in the future. We can't say it will be then, because it's all going to depend on the global sales that are calculated on on the global sales of the product. So, again, what I can share with you is what my first credit packs expired on the 80th day, just so you're aware of that. Okay, now, when I joined, just so you're aware of that, I was the 195th member. So as you can imagine, there wasn't too many credit packs or members there. So obviously, there's more members now. We'd expect that to increase. But anyway, the reality is between 60 and 90 days, a credit pack's going to expire. And the reality is when you've got a credit pack, you'll think, well, no, I want it to expire quicker. Well, when you've got 200 credit packs, I can assure you, you want them to last longer. Okay. Because when they expire, you've got to buy more. Okay, so the reality is I don't really look too much at that. The reality is you're just going to make money. Okay, you're going to make money, and if you're doing the repurchasing, okay, these profits are incredible, 200% returns. So let's look at some numbers. Okay, so one credit pack earns up to $1 per day for approximately 60 days. I've written these slides out. 10 credit packs. Up to $10 per day. Again, 20. You got 20 credit packs, which remember is $1,000. Around about £600, you're earning up to $20. And the reason why that's what I started with, just so you're aware of that. And the reason I started that was a modest, purchase at the time. The reason why that was good at the time was every 3 days potentially you got enough to buy another credit pack. And when you buy another credit pack, you got another profit share. And that's what I did, and that's what I teach. All the way up to 1,200, guys. So again, 100 credit packs up to $100 per day, 1,000 up to $1,000 a day, and this is without any sponsoring, no selling, no recruiting, no selling. Think about that. So again, let's say you start with 20 credit packs, $1,000, approximately every 3 days you earn up to $60 profit share. That's more than enough to buy another credit pack at $49.99. Now you can withdraw this money daily if you wish. It's your cash, you've earned it. However, what 99% of the members will do is they will do this, something very, very powerful. They're going to turn that into a 200% return by this repurchase feature. Because when you repurchase I'm serious, you're going to get wealthy. Okay, now I'm going to quote Einstein. Okay, Einstein, again, was a very clever man. And he said this: the most powerful way to make money ever is by compounding your profits. So what you're doing with that repurchasing, yeah, it makes you wealthy, guys. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You repurchase from your profits, you're going to become wealthy. Okay, so anyway, if you do that for approximately 60, 90 days, whenever that credit pack expires, that's a 200% return, okay, or a double of your money, okay? And again, we all know what we get in a bank and building site. In the UK, it's 0.5% interest per year. Did see an article in the paper about that. It was being fixed there. Savers aren't really, well, they're losing money. The reality is you are losing money because real inflation is at 10%. Again, if you've got your money in government bonds, you're getting 4%. So you're still losing 6% on any earnings that you have. So again, this is the biggest cash cow that you'll ever see out there, guys. And seriously, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and these companies are making billions, and the owners are getting rich. Well, now it's time for you and I to get our piece of the pie. So, how would you like to get $1 million piece of the pie? Well, you can do, okay? Because I'm going to show you how you can make $1 million a year with my advertising page. Now, this isn't for everybody. If you don't want to make $1 million a year, fine. The webinar's over for you guys. Okay, I really appreciate you attending tonight. The reality is, okay, personally, you should be making as much money as you possibly can because you can help more people. Okay, you can help more people. So again, if you want to make $1 million a year, and I know a lot of people do, a lot of people play the lottery out there. The odds of winning the lottery, also like 14 million to 1. Okay, it's probably not going to happen for you because the odds are just, 14 million to 1. But anyway, first thing you want to do, you want to set a goal to make $1 million a year. Okay, it's all saying I want to make $1 million a year, but I can assure you, you ain't going to make $1 million a year by signing up, purchasing a few credit packs, and then sitting down and watching TV all night and dreaming about it. You're going to have to work your ass off. This is a fact. You don't get rich, you don't make millions of dollars by literally, sitting around on the couch all night. Okay, you need to work at it, guys. Okay, however, here, if you work at this, I can assure you, you can definitely make $1 million a year or more. I mean, it really is truly unlimited. We're looking at a $1 billion industry. We're looking at a unique system that pays advertisers to get traffic, which every advertiser wants out there. I mean, it's just crazy easy. So here's what you need to do. You want to buy as many credit packs as you can because that's going to make you more money from day one, okay? Because you're going to get more profit share. So what's the point in buying 20 credit packs when you can buy 200? Okay, there's members. I've got members, personal members, who are literally joining right off the bat now. Again, and just buying 500 credit packs. Okay, I had another guy who bought 600 credit packs, 300 credit packs, 100 credit packs. It's becoming the norm now. Okay, there's no stopping this, and the reason is because everybody makes money. The advertisers are getting traffic, the people are making money, and again, your phone will never stop ringing. But anyway, let's look at the examples. 200 credit packs again. It's up to $200 per day, $36,000 per month. Also, remember the 10% on your referrals. Okay, so I'm going to show you how this works. So if you've got 4 members purchasing 100 credit packs, okay, that's $2,000 in commissions to you. It's $20,000 daily sales, $2,000. I know last week I did my daily sales. Averaged over $25,000 per day, okay, and the week before it was even higher than that. But anyway, so it's already been done by members, okay, and there's many more. I believe that the top earners not even joined. There's members building faster, much faster than when I joined, okay, because this is established now. But anyway, 20 members purchasing 20 credit packs daily again is $2,000 in commission to you. Another way of putting that is 200 members. Purchasing just 2 credit packs daily, again another $2,000 commission to you, or 100 members purchasing 4 credit packs daily, and you're earning, again, it's the same amount of volume, $2,000 commission to you. So if you put the two together, okay, what we're having there, we're on over $3,000 per day there, okay, and that is $1,095,000 per year, $3,000 per day, which is that's what it equates to. And this is what I'm on now. This is what I'm on. I'll be 4 months into this company on the 16th, okay, and I can assure you it's going to be a lot higher than that in the next 3 months, guys. Okay, it's going to just getting bigger. It's unstoppable, and again, you'll not sleep when you see this working for you. And if you're just getting started and you're starting to see, a few dollars here popping into your account each day, and it's just growing, I can assure you that's how it was for me when I first started. Okay, literally, I record everything in a daily diary, and again, I started with 20 credit packs, and I was making money each day, and I just repurchased, I just kept building, I told others about it, and now $3,000 a day. In fact, higher, some days higher. Okay, it's obviously variable, however, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. But anyway, $1,200 a day, $438,000 per year, $500 a day, $182,500. $100 a day, $36,500 per year. How much do you want to earn? And you might already be involved in an opportunity. You may already have a business out there, and that's great. That's absolutely great, because the great thing is when you purchase credit packs, you are actually purchasing advertising for your business. It's just going to make you more money. I mean, think about that, guys. That is incredible. It really is. So now, here's the fast start training. Very, very simple, guys. Okay? What we do. Okay? You get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. Okay? Now, this slide's out of date. Ignore this number 2. I will correct this for next time. iPayout was our payment processor. They've moved to a new processor, which is going to be better. Okay? And that's going to be on board in the next day or 2. Okay? So ignore that iPayout, you don't open that. You actually need an STP account if you want to purchase credit packs at this moment in time. So again, go through the members area. When you click on purchase credit packs, you'll be given the option of STP. Okay, solid trust pay. So just for those, for those that don't never heard of them. Okay. Okay, so from there on, you buy as many credit packs as you can, buy as many as you can. You click on your 10 ads when they appear on your account, and that's it. You're earning money. Okay. Optional is refer sponsor like crazy, and I recommend highly that you do that, because there's no limit to your earnings on this side. Whereas there's a limit to the profit share, there is a limit of 1,200 credit packs. Whereas on the referral side, there's no limit. Okay, so some very important training here. Now, the internet can seem like a quiet place. If you're just out there. Now, there's a website called Facebook, okay, which are making billions with a B from advertising. Now, this is a very popular website, the #1 world's most popular website. And why is that? Because it is social. Now, we are human beings, hopefully, okay, and humans are social. Okay, so this is basically where we're social. We share information with others, our friends, our contacts on the internet. You can use it for business. And again, if you're doing this, what I strongly recommend you do is join. There's 2 groups that you want to be joining on Facebook. Okay, the corporate company group. Obviously, you want to be in the corporate company group. So you just go to the Facebook search, you type in my advertising page, you join the group. I also have a group as well, and everybody's welcome to join my group. Which just type in my Simon Stepsys My Advertising group and ask to join the group, and then you'll get inspired, motivated, inspiration, and you'll get a lot of content, a lot of help from all the members. We're an absolutely incredible, positive bunch of people, and again, if you want success in your life, then you definitely want to be involved in this company. You definitely want to be involved in these groups, and again, we're going to help you just even make more money. I mean, we just are. It's just great. They also have Skype rooms, so again, you would join the corporate group and ask to be added to the Skype room from the corporate group, okay, if you want to do that. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to share it with 10 new people daily. So you start with all your friends, your contacts, you get a result yourself, and then you share it with your contacts and your friends, your colleagues, and start to market. Using the invitation tool, you can market on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Skype, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, 265 million businesses on LinkedIn, and guess what? I can assure you, yeah, they're going to be. They all want more traffic. Okay. Use your Maps capture page. Always send your traffic to the capture page, the Maps capture page in the members area. Okay. Never send them to the main website. I've seen members do that. It's not the way to do it. Excuse me. Okay, so this is 101 ways to promote your business, and this is on my website, my training website, my advertising page, training.com. So you can check that out. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly show you some results of mine. Okay, so here is a screenshot which I did of my own results. You can see on the 12th of the 16th, 2013, 10:51 a.m. I joined. Now, I actually didn't purchase any credit packs that day because I had to get verified, bank verified. However, on the 17th, I did purchase my first credit packs, which is 20. And you can see this screenshot. On the 16th of when I did this, I had 184 credit packs. Okay, so my first month I had 184 credit packs. I'd referred 661 members. The majority of them members, by the way, are free members. Around 10 to 15% are what we call paying members who have bought credit packs, just so you're aware of that. Okay, so you can see my credit packs expired was none because I was just building my account. I'd earned a profit share of $1,404. My lifetime combined earnings were $5,310. Okay, that's my first 30 days. Okay, results. Okay, now this is not even my second month. Okay. This is basically to the 2nd of the 4th, so which is the 4th of February. I recorded this. I recorded this because I'd referred 1,000 people. Okay, but you can see my profit share was at $7,031. Lifetime combined $2,158. But look at my credit packs, 623 credit packs. Okay, and that wasn't my second month in. Okay, now my second month in is this slide here below. So the first slide, so this one here, my second month here. Okay, you can see we've got over 8 times growth, but as you can see, my second month I'd hit 1,000 credit packs. Okay, I had 1,215 referrals. My profit share was $13,776. My lifetime combined earnings $42,476.22, and that's my second month in, and that's over 8 times growth. Okay, I'm going to log into my live account and see if we made any money while we've been doing this webinar. Okay, but anyway, 12 days later, you can see the slide here. Okay, and you can see here, I'm another 20,000 has appeared in my account. That's $1,700 a day, or $51,000 monthly, or £1,032.69 for those in the UK, or £7,228.83 weekly, or £30,980.70 for those in the UK. Okay, that's just 12 days later. Okay, so my third month in. Okay, this is my third month in. Okay, so you can see here, okay, from the 12th of the 16th to the 3rd of the 16th, okay, 3 months in, and I got 1,200 credit packs, which is the maximum. I got 1,561 referrals. My profit share was already at $34,688.26. Now, when you're at 200 credit packs, the company force you to withdraw your money. Yes, they force you to withdraw your money. You have to withdraw your money, guys. Okay, you have to. And again, you can see here, I'd actually withdrawn $37,999, and my lifetime combined earnings was $92,973.83. Okay. Okay, so again, this was stats up to the 28th of the 3rd. Okay, and you can see here I've got again, my profit share was $42,674. Lifetime referral commission was $72,467. Total withdrawn $57,345, and a lifetime combined earnings of $115,000. $142.51. So what I will do, I will log in live. I'll just wrap up with a few more slides here. But anyway, there's a team training site I put together, my advertising page, training.com. You can go through that information. So what you need to do now, just before we end the presentation, I will just log in before we actually log into my account, see if we've made any more money. But first and foremost, you need to get back to the person who invited you to this presentation. Okay, get back to them, whether you come here on Facebook, get back to that person who shared this with you. It was an email. Okay, and then get signed up. Okay, get signed up. That's your referrer. They've been good to you. They've actually referred to you. One of the, in fact, the greatest opportunity I've ever seen anyway on the internet to make money. You purchase as many credit packs as you possibly can. Just buy more. Okay, buy more, buy more, buy more. You'll wish you just bought more, guys. You click your 10 ads daily. Okay, and you're making money. You get paid, and you get paid daily, cash, straight into your cash account. You can withdraw it, or you can build your account up, which I recommend that you do, and you'll just make even more, guys. Build it all the way up to 1200. You'll never have to work again. You'll need a financial advisor because you'll be making so much money. Refer others. Don't keep it a secret. Share it with the world because we're good people. Okay, this is a great opportunity. Everybody's making money. I mean, personally, I just can't help share it with everybody. Okay, I have to tell people about this. I'm passionate about helping others. I want people making as much money as they possibly can. So buy as many credit packs as you can. You'll just make more money. Okay, tell everybody that you come into contact with. Okay, look, you've got a brilliant way for everybody to make money. If you can click a mouse, you click on Facebook, you make money. You don't. Yeah, they make money. Well, click on this website for just 5 minutes, you'll make money. That's all you have to say. Send them this presentation. Send them one of the recorded presentations. Yeah. Say it's free to join. It's free to join. Once they're a free member, add them to the Facebook groups, those two groups, and the social proof will take over. They will be inspired, and they'll be literally, well, they will be. They're saying, how do I get credit packs? How do I buy credit packs? You'll be so busy, there'll be no time for sleeping because you'll be making so much money. What you have here is you've got a license to print your own money. How much do you want to earn? It's as simple as that. Okay, so literally get back to that, person. Again, literally, I don't make excuses, I make results. Nobody persuaded or convinced me to join. I was all over this because it's the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. And again, if you see an opportunity here, then you know what to do. Hopefully you're excited. I absolutely know that you're not going to be able to sleep tonight if you've watched all this webinar. Again, it is recorded, so you're going to be able to see it later in the Facebook group, so check that out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to log back in live into my account, and we're going to see whether we made any money. Now, hopefully you're all recorded. I made a note. I had $4,511 in there, so let's see if we made any more money. And then I will open up the text chat. Okay, and basically what we'll do is we'll take any questions from there on. So just bear with me 1 second. Okay, we're happy, we're singing. Why are we doing that? Because we're making money. Okay, so I'm logging in live now. Okay, and again, we scroll down here, and there we have it. Okay, so we are now at $4,576.56. So I know we're at $4,511. So again, we're making money on total autopilot here, guys. Okay, and this is just growing. It's going faster and faster and faster. And again, this $4,576 that you see here, we have still got another 10 hours, or, well, just shy of 11 hours, 10 hours, 59 minutes to go for this 24-hour period for more money to pile in here. And I can assure you, I'll be at least another $1,000, guys. Okay, at least. Okay, that's, just off the top of my head. And we have to withdraw that money. So we withdraw that money, and it just goes into our balance, withdrawal balance here. And you can see here, I've withdrawn 99,278 so far. Profit share is 55,013. Lifetime referral commission is 104,400.